Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. My name's Chris. Today we are at SEMA 2019 checking out the Ingersoll Rand Hand Tools booth. Ingersoll Rand is going to be launching some new tools to market, specifically hand tool sockets and things of that nature. We're going to learn just a little bit more about them. We're going to talk to one of their product specialists and see what he can let us know. So, Aaron, can you tell me a little bit about some of these tools here? I see some inspired design that I've seen in other tool truck brands.
Yes.
But these look really neat. I bet they come in at a great price point.
They do, and that's one of the things that we focus on, is bringing high quality tool truck products at an affordable price point. You know, you can see a lot of the tool truck brands and stuff like that will give you a storage tray and everything, but typically they don't lock down. These lock down, so if you do want to take them in and out, carry them around, whatever, they're not going to fall out on you all over the place.
And that looks really neat.
Yeah, no, it actually will snap down. It actually has the prong to hold it.
Very nice, I like that.
Yeah, and then some of the other products that we've got is some of the like 90 tooth ratchets by Ingersoll Rand, comfort grip handles, ultra thin head design for getting in the really tight spaces. You can see how thin that head is compared to a bolt. It's just a little bit thicker than the bolt itself. So 90 tooth design, comfort grip handle. You got a thumb rest here, so when you're in those hard to reach spaces, you need that little bit of extra torque. You can have it to go ahead and break those nuts and bolts loose, at least the stubborn ones. Another thing on like some of the bit sockets is, I know a lot of the tool truck companies have bit sockets that will take out, you know, rounded or stripped out, you know, hex heads and stuff like that, but they won't reinstall it. It will remove them, but they won't reinstall it. The Ingersoll Rand bit sets do reinstall the bit, the fastener.
Now that's because if we look at the shaft on there, it's got that little proprietary twist.
That's correct.
And that helps you take that rounded off hex socket and get it back on, because those things can be stubborn. They can also be fairly expensive when you're really talking about some of those bolts.
That is true.
Especially some of the chrome ones.
Right. And sometimes, you know, us as technicians, we get into situations where we have a client that's waiting for his vehicle. He understands that there's a fastener that's damaged or something. He may have brought the vehicle in that way, but he can't wait 3 days to get that special fastener back on his vehicle. So he's okay with putting the damaged fastener as long as it's just the head and it doesn't compromise the integrity of it. Just get it back in and get the customer back on the road. They can come back later and go ahead and change out that fastener if they chose to do so.
Yes, very nice. So tell me a little bit more. We have lots of different things in addition to sockets. You know I love sockets, I love ratchets, but we got wrenches and we got pliers and things of that in this cool looking EV foam here.
Here's the Ingersoll Rand wrenches. You can see all the extra gripping on the teeth and everything here. Nice long pattern handle, 15-degree design, all etched inside. Everything comes in the EVA foam. It keeps all of us as technicians easily organized, and organization leads to, you know, just better efficiency overall all the way around.
Higher productivity and ensuring that when you send a vehicle out, there is no tools missing or still sitting on, what is it, that little spot, the windshield?
The core support, or any of those typical areas where we happen to leave tools. Some of our bit sets, Ingersoll Rand bit sets, we put them together really complete. That way the technicians don't have to go back and forth and looking for this bit or that bit, or one set to the next. So all is in the EVA foam and ready to go. So we have our long as well as our standard size bits. Looks like we got some of our Torx bits in there as well. We got our E-Torx right down there. Does that also have a set that happens to come with the security Torx? Yeah, I believe the security Torx are in here.
Yep, there we go. So we even got our security Torx in there. So when we're looking at that 66-piece Torx set, you got your SAE and your metric, all your bits, and it's pretty well complete.
And those are pretty big too. Get the 17mm on your hex and T70 on your Torx.
Cover you from your automotive to your larger vehicles.
screwdriver sets. We made a very complete screwdriver set for anybody who does, you know, work on vehicles and stuff often. Don't ever like going and looking for the wrong screwdriver over and over.
So we got a complete shallow and deep metric and SAE in 1/4 inch drive, as well as 3/8 inch drive. And then if we jump down here to the bottom, here we have our 1/2 inch. Now I noticed these are all in 12 point.
Yes.
And some people prefer 6 point.
Well, all your deep sockets are 6 point.
Okay, so all your deep sockets are 6 point.
And all your shallows are 12.
And all your shallows are 12.
Because typically, most of our fasteners nowadays, we don't have a lot of 12 point nuts, where you're going to need an extended 12 point socket. But we do have a lot of 6 point fasteners that you need an extended socket for.
And I personally go both ways.
Yeah.
You know, if I need something in a pinch, it doesn't really matter. I just have to know which one I'm going to use, and I'm good to go. Here we have all the sockets and tools in the EV foam, and then we come over here, we can see, we can pretty much get the same thing.
That is correct, in the smaller package sets.
In the smaller package sets with the basically socket clip rail.
Yes.
So in addition to the sets over there and here, you can then come and get these in a hard case. So if you need to throw these in the back of your truck, your service vehicle.
That is correct.
Get in, get out, and not have to take your whole toolbox with you. You can pick up one of these sets. So here we have one of their more complete sets. This is the 68 piece. This is the 101 piece SAE and metric. Pretty much giving you all your 1/4 and 3/8 inch drive in a single set. And then you can come down here and you can get basically the full combined set, which you get your 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. You get your bit driver, and you get your ratchets in there, and your wrenches. So that's a pretty complete set to get you started. And then if you need just the complete big set, you can get the 48 piece SAE and metric, ratchet and breaker bar, shallow and deep sockets.
Ingersoll Rand also has new lighting coming out for the technicians and stuff like that. So some of the smaller lights just for the techs, hangers, magnets, all ends, nice and bright.
So that's rechargeable, I assume?
It is, they are. A lot of our lighting has replaceable cells. All magnetic bases and everything on there. And then the Ingersoll Rand torque wrench line is coming out also. We're just now launching that.
So we got our 3/8 inch drive torque wrench and our 1/2 inch drive.
And we're hoping to launch the digital torque wrenches soon.
So if somebody's wanting to pick up some of these tools, how would they get a hold of these tools, or where would they start looking?
I believe right now, being that SEMA 2019 today is the launch of these tools, and you're one of the first person to see these tools. You know, we don't have a lot of avenues that I know of. I believe it'll probably be online website. So it'll be a web to get started with, and then obviously as retailers pick them up and move them into their stores. And there's a lot of retailers out here today getting interested in this product really fast. So.
Now I know Ingersoll Rand from back in the days as they produce solid quality air tools.
Yes, they do.
That's what I know Ingersoll Rand for, but they really go far beyond just the air tools.
Yeah, they do. They got a great line of product. They always have. They've been around since our fathers have used these tools and stuff like that.
So guys, that is the first look here of the Ingersoll Rand hand tools. If you want more information on when it's available and what's going to be included in the first launch, go ahead and give them your first name, your last name, your email address at irhandtools.com. Really appreciate you all tuning in. If you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, guys, work smarter, not harder, and I'll catch you in the next video.